Today I'm talking with Daniele Servadei, if I'm not saying the name wrong. I'm sorry, Danielle. But this is gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna say too much about it before I introduce Danielle, but our title or we're going to be based on this content, which is from a simple idea to a fully functional product in minutes. Let's see what Daniel has to say about this sentence. But before, welcome. Let's welcome Danielle Servadei.
Thank you. Hi, everyone, and thank you for having me, Yola.
Uh, Nice to have you here, a young entrepreneur.
Thank you.
No, and now I was about to say is the first time I have a young entrepreneur with me, but it's not. The youngest one I interviewed before was 14 years old.
14.
Yeah.
That's a really young age. Yeah.
Vanessa, I can't remember her surname. Beautiful girl, beautiful. What a transformation she's doing around other kids on her age. She's going into schools talking about empowerment and be yourself. It's really good, really good. But just because I spoke about this, Danielle, sorry to bring that, Vanessa. Our interview is available on YouTube and also on the Amazon podcast platform, so you can always check this young girl what she's doing through one of our first episodes in 2019. No, 2019, no, 2020, right? But coming back to Daniel. So Daniel, welcome. And where are you based? Where are you?
Yeah. So I am based. The company is based in Italy. I am too. Now I'm in Reggio Emilia, which is a very, let's say, a small city near Bologna. So we are basically in northern Italy.
Oh, Italy, beautiful. So when it comes to I'm in London, but one of my, don't get me wrong if he's not your side of the country, but is your food Napolitana or no?
Okay. So
Napoli.
So here I guess Napolitana is a great adjective. So no, basically Napoli here, Naples here is in the south of Italy, though many foods are present here as well. So the Italian pizza comes from Napoli, is of course available here as well, and then you have many others Napolitan food which are available here as well, because basically every food from every region is available in all of Italy. But yeah, no, that is basically on the other side of Italy.
Okay, good. Thank you so much for letting me know. It's because when I go to a restaurant, I always look into some restaurants. They are specific from a region, and if it says Napolitana, I know what kind of pizza I'm gonna get. But if it doesn't say, the pizza can be different. I've tried here in London, so
Yeah, we have like so many flavors of pizza here that you must specify what you want. Otherwise, like the guys at the restaurant want to know what you actually want, because there's so many flavors, so many stuff that you can put it on, that if you don't actually say the name of the pizza, you will get basically nothing.
All right. Okay. Cool. You see, we came to talk about one thing, but we are also giving some tips about pizza in Italy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the food is very important here, so yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it's part of our culture.
That's right. So coming back when I was introducing yourself, I did mention that our title for this session for today is from a simple idea to a fully functional product in minutes. Can you tell me a little bit of this, what this sentence means for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, very, very simply, what we did is that we searched for a place and for something that wasn't actually available yet in the market, and that something was a platform that enabled, basically everyone to sell not their physical products, so not like shoes, t-shirts, or those kind of things, but more on the focus of digital products. So let's say that you want to sell, your own software. You want to sell, I don't know, tickets for your events online. You want to sell tickets for your live stream, for example. Let's say that it's a very, very important live stream, and you want it to be paid so you can, actually profit from your own work. Then you can sell access keys, tokens, or I mean, even tickets to your live stream. And that was a market that basically no one has really touched yet, because you have Shopify, for example, but it focuses on physical products, so you can sell books, shoes, t-shirts, but it isn't really focused and aimed at digital products. And at the same time, we also saw that big opportunity with cryptocurrencies, because now they might be seen, not really as good as what they were a year ago, due to, well, you probably know, the market crash, FTX, the whole Sega, etc. And I think that's really, really good, because we are finally getting started to remove those useless and basically scamming websites out of the way of the crypto market. But going back to the original question, what we did is that we saw this opportunity. We started building our products aimed at those communities that basically had no place and nowhere to sell the digital products online, other than doing it through WhatsApp, Discord, Telegram, or simple messages. And we started from there. We built our product. We launched it on those communities, and the feedback that we got back was really, really amazing. So we were able to just basically go from an idea to a product in a few days, launch it, and then kept on building on it with the revenue that came from those communities that we were able to invite to it. So yeah, that's basically what we did, and it's been a really, really great experience so far. And
Wow.
for example, like, we've been processing over $2.5 million monthly just from those communities and just from digital products. And we really want to expand in the future and basically enable everyone to sell whatever they might want to online, not just with the standard credit cards, PayPal, but also with cryptocurrencies on the side.
Wow. This is a lot.
Yeah.
The motivation a lot. And I'm looking to you. Do you know what I'm thinking? What I thought about it when I'm listening you? You might start it in a garage or in a room like Steve Jobs.
Yeah, on our case, it was like starting on our home, because we are a pretty diverse team. Like, we have members in Germany, Serbia, Ukraine, United States. So we're like, we do not have an office. We all work from home, basically. And so yeah, we basically all started on our own home, and then we are now starting to really grow and see what the future holds for us.
That's amazing, Danielle. Congratulations. Can you
Thank
tell
you.
us how old are you? Because I'm just
I'm I'm 19. I'm 19. Yeah.
the moment is too many calculations in the
Yeah.
brain.
Sometimes happens, but I'm pretty sure I'm 19 now.
This is
20 this year. I will turn 20 this year. Yeah.
very, very powerful, Daniel. And when did you start it? What? How did this came to your mind to start this
So
business, and now is just growing like madly?
we founded the company last year in November. So November, well, actually the year before, 2021, on November 2021, and we are two. I guess you can call them co-founders. We're two co-founders. One is me. The other one is a friend of mine, a German guy. And the idea came because, as I said, we saw that there was no one that was actually doing this thing, and we saw it as basically a market opportunity. So we saw that there was a big empty space to be filled in this kind of market, and we decided to join in with our products and just aim it at specific communities that for example, Discord communities that were selling their products through messages, or communities that wanted to sell the digital products but had no way to. So
Yeah.
we started our products aiming at those. and then we grew it to what it is now, which is basically letting anyone just create their site and plug in our system anywhere they want and sell anything that they might want to.
Wow. And I'm speechless. I'm like, wow, they're so young. And everyone on your team, like the other founder, the rest is everyone is young like you.
We are all under 30, 30 or so, yeah. With the exception of a few developers, because we have a few senior engineers that help us with the product developing stuff, etc. But the rest of the team, like our system administrator, which is the guy that manages the website servers, make sure that everything is configured properly, etc. Is from Italy as well. He's a friend of mine, and he's 19 too.
Wow.
And then we have the support guys, the support team, or the marketing guys that are all under like 25. And so, yeah, we are a pretty young team, let's say.
Yeah. And how do you, in terms of lifestyle, I'm sure you have a family. You are the son of someone, and how they say, how do they look into this? What you're doing? Because are you studying? Are you still studying?
Yeah, I'm still at university actually. I'm still going through exams, still studying. So
Oh,
it's not that easy. I actually had an exam today, this morning. I basically just had an exam this morning as well.
it is something that it is involved in what you do. Is technology? Is the I don't know. What are you studying at the university?
I'm studying what it should be called computer science in English, which is basically just coding and computer stuff.
So is your kind of
Yeah, personally, I have a coding background. So, like I started coding when I was around 14. Then I grew up and started studying and learning all of that stuff. So that's why I chose computer science for the university. Of course, there is still math, etc. But yeah, computer science.
wow. And is someone in your family doing what you're doing? Like,
No, I have a sister, but she's younger than me. And both my parents studied actually engineering. So I'm pretty alone in the family on the computer science background.
okay, wow. So what I was asking, what they think about what you're doing and how they feel towards you.
So they well, of course, they're pretty supportive. They think that it's really amazing what I've been doing. From time to time, they're worried about, you know, my time because I have to dedicate a lot of time to the company. From time to time, have to dedicate a portion of my day to university as well, of course, for studying, etc. But yeah, I'm really thankful that they've been supportive. Even like at the beginning of the company where we were basically nothing, and now they're just really, really happy with the way that it's going.
Wow, I love it. I love to hear these stories. I love it. Uh, and in terms of, so now you're managing something that is really big. And when it comes to finances,
Uh,
did you at the beginning? How was your feelings towards money? Could you invest straight away, or you had times that you thought like, how I'm gonna pay for this program that I need, or did you struggle? Did you had any struggles?
uh, are we talking about like company struggle or first personal struggles? Like,
Both. Let's start with yourself first.
okay, so as of myself, I was very, very lucky to be in a family that, wasn't rich, but didn't also have money issues. So like I had everything I needed. I had my computer to start with. I had, I
Right.
was able to go to school. I was able to get the books to learning, etc. Of course, like I wasn't pretty rich, so the company was not founded using my parents' money. We just grew it up from zero. And on the other hand, though, it's been really, really, let's say, weird handling company finances because, like, we're still a young company, we're still a pretty young team. So, of course, we have accountants, we have lawyers, but in terms of managing the company money, that's on me and the other founder. And it's been really, really weird doing that because you're not used to handling hundreds of thousands of euros monthly as a person. Like my income is never going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars monthly that I have just to manage and spend. But of course, if you have a company that might be very, very possible, because you have to pay your employees, you have to pay your services. Like just our service comes at like 10,000 euros a month, which is pretty standard. Actually, we have a really like fairly low price base for our service, but yeah, so it's been really weird doing so. Luckily, we haven't had money issues as of now, like so far, because as I said, we started with a product that was aiming at a specific community. So we already had the user base. We didn't have to go out of our way to market our product, meaning that we were able to spend zero in marketing costs and could basically just dedicate the whole budget to our team, to our developers, support staff, etc. But yeah, as a general experience, it's been both weird and kind of fascinating how much money is flowing and how you need to manage it, because like from time to time I come to think, okay, we need to do that, and like you need to be able to allocate a certain budget every month and to be sure that you have money if something goes wrong this month. So like you need to be able to keep on running your business. If you have basically 50% of your revenue, like you lose 50% of your revenue for the next 6 months, you still need to have the budget to go through with that. And there are so many new things, so many things that I've learned throughout the way that I think you don't really learn. Of course, I didn't learn that in school because I'm too young for that. I don't think you even learn this in university here in Italy. Like universities are not really good here in Italy, computer science mainly, but even economics and stuff. So yeah, it's been a pretty good journey in terms of learning new things, but also a scary one. Yeah.
I'm totally with you. And it's so true about the universities. You're not gonna really learn this, but the part that you say it's been scary is the more exciting. In what
Yeah.
makes you going, keep moving, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's that scary feeling, but that also keeps on, giving you more excitement about doing this whole thing, about going forward and, imagining what could be the future for you and for your company, and also for everyone that is working with us, for our team.
That's right. That's right. And what being like you are the CEO of the company? It's called Sellix or Sellix.
Sellix, yeah.
Sellix. You are the CEO of the company, and can you give me an example? What is being, because you are the CEO? What gives you highs? What is being taught? Like make you learn so fast, or for you to become the kind of leader you are right today? Because it didn't happen from
So
this.
yeah,
Right?
absolutely. I think the majority of my experience comes from the years before we started the company, which is from 16 to 18. Because from 16 to 18, I've been working in a company here in Italy. It's actually, I'm in their office now to have this call. And so I've been working with them as first software engineer, so developer, coding stuff, coding websites, etc. And then as a software architect, which is not how you code websites, but how you organize the websites in order to be able to run them, how service should be positioned and stuff. And so that background with working in a team, managing some of our clients, managing some of the other people in our team has been immensely helpful to what I've been doing now. Because what I do now, besides finance, besides getting in touch, emailing guys, emailing lawyers, accountants, etc., is to actually manage our team. And the other co-founder, of course, is helping me with that because he's already the CEO, which basically manages our teams, manages the guys, manages the payrolls, etc. And so I think that a really, really big part of my background, which is when I've been working here in this Italian company, is what made possible for me to have the experience that I'm using now. But at the same time, I have learned very many new things and experienced many, many new stuff that I never did when I was working with that company. So yeah, I guess that's pretty it.
Yeah. Wow. You see, you're so young and you're so strong and so powerful, and I can see through you right now today that more is yet to come. And you
Thank
actually
you.
don't know what is going to happen, but you know that it's coming. I don't
Yeah.
know either, but it's
Okay.
coming. That's really good. And when do you think in I know you are on top of the ladder, like doing progressing with your business, growing, learning, but and you are young, you're still at the university. By our culture, because I'm from Portugal, you are from Italy, and before I don't know how is in Italy, if it's still the same, but by our culture and traditional, you should be get married somewhere soon, right?
Not really here. I think the average age is almost 30 now. We are slowly getting to higher and higher ages to get married, to have children, having children even later than that. So, like,
Ah,
I'm not sure how it is in Portugal, but here in Italy, it's very, very late.
okay. Because I was about to ask you, what do you think about marriage? You're gonna be, I
I
don't
have
know.
no clue. Really, no clue. I have no idea.
That's a good one.
Absolutely zero idea.
Now it's time to still keep
Yeah.
focused on my baby. You already have a baby, but you don't have a wife.
Yes.
Ah, Yola, you're so funny. But you said you have a sister and she's studying. What she's doing? What she's studying?
Oh, I have no idea how it translates into English. It's like not university, the school you go before university. Uh,
College.
might be college. Yeah, you might be calling it college in English. So yeah, she's basically studying. It's her first year.
Oh, okay. What area? The same like you?
Sorry.
The same area like
Like here in Italy, you don't have areas in college. You have a scientific college where you study basically everything related to math, science, biology, like everything, basically Italian, Latin. You can study Latin for some reason here in Italy again as well. Uh, and then you have a more uh, hands-on college, let's say, where you study like things to become a technician, maybe a professional, or maybe just skipping university and just starting to work as soon as you're out of college. Uh, so yeah, I have no idea honestly how it works in England.
that's okay. So and Danielle, tell my listeners where do you see yourself in, I'm not gonna go too far, but 10 years? How can you
That's a good
imagine?
question. I think my end goal here is kind of different from what people can imagine because in the next years I want to be able to grow the company, and I think our end goal here is to either be acquired by a major company, let's say Shopify, for example, and or even to just continue growing. But as far as I can see, the possibilities here are more than the side of being acquired or selling a portion of our business through partnerships, etc. What I want to be doing in 10 years or so is to be able to start investing with my own money on new companies, on new, on people, on young people that are starting to build their products. That's really where I want to be. I want to be able to, use Sellix as a mean to, yes, grow the company, yes, bring in more revenue for the company, sure, but at the same time, being able to have a fund that I can use to invest on new talent and new people and on new companies that will, of course, grow and be funded in the next years. So that's where I would like to aim at, let's say.
Wonderful. Really good. Really good answer. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I think it's important to think about others. While you were talking about Shopify, I already thought about like, yeah, it probably is gonna be big companies will come after you because you did your research, you created something that was not there, so everyone is gonna come, or if they're coming already, um, one of the
Yeah,
companies,
absolutely.
maybe that will be fight hard for you is Apple. I don't tell you Spotify, I go Apple.
They
I do.
have an interesting stance on cryptocurrencies. Like they're not really, uh, let's say they don't see them as good yet, but I guess we will see in the next years probably. Well, what do we think about it?
Right, that's right. Because pardon, it's like you said, you want to support uh new like the young generations when they creating something. You only gonna support them if you think, okay, this is a good idea, I like
Yeah,
this is gonna be growing, this is gonna develop and be such a big. Because sometimes what I in my opinion, sometimes even when you not when is the product is not into your area, but you already know the existence and you know that it's going to be good, you're gonna support that because
yeah,
right. So
yeah.
we never know. I'm gonna be hearing Danielle sold something billions to Apple. He's a new partner.
Thank you for the confidence. I really hope it will be so. I guess we will see. Yeah,
Sold, I wouldn't say sold because it's quite tough to leave your bed, I believe, but we never know.
yeah.
The B partnerships like you mentioned. Thank you so much, Daniel. It was really good to have this conversation with you, and I
Thank
hope
you.
you continue to grow and especially your personality, your focus that I could see in this session today. That you are young and so well positioned. Like you know exactly what you want, you know what you're doing, and you are willing to grow. And this is a really good session that I'm gonna empower and send to all my nephews and nieces and my daughter. Everyone needs to
Thank you
watch,
very much.
especially the young people. And I would like my one of my last questions that I would like to ask you is where can people find you in terms of social media platforms, websites? Tell everyone.
Uh, so that's another interesting thing. I'm not very active on social media. Like, yeah, I have my accounts, but I rarely post. Like, I have an Instagram, for example, but I do not have any posts. I'm not really a social media guy. But should people want to find me, I guess LinkedIn is probably the best way to do so. Just my name and surname, Daniele. It's like Daniel with a final E and then my surname. Or just search Sellix and my name will pop up as well.
All right, awesome. So LinkedIn is the place. Don't
Yeah,
look for pictures about Danielle.
yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna find
I
them.
don't think you can find any, honestly. Yeah.
Right, yes, through the podcast. But do you have no, you don't have social media. It's like you don't have no, you don't really pay attention, and I do
Yeah,
this. Don't
there's
worry.
not really a reason for it. I just never come to using them, basically. Like, I have them, of course, to chat with my friends, but other than that, I rarely post. Yeah.
I totally support you on that. I wish isn't that is
Thank
another
you.
encouragement for the young people because as you see, they spend a lot of time there, but they don't do nothing like you're doing. So let's move out from social media and start focusing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I also want to say to my followers, my listeners, that the information about Daniel, how to find him, is under this session, this video. You just go into the description, and it's going to be there. All the details, the LinkedIn, a little bit more about Daniel and his company. Do you have, Danielle, any website or just the
Yeah,
LinkedIn?
of course. Well, we have the Salix.io website. I don't have a personal website. Uh, Just it's sellix.io. It's where like our company is focused and where we basically offer all of our services.
Okay, good. I can't remember now if it's under on the description as well. Don't know if you sent me, but in case you
Could be.
didn't, I will make sure I add there. Would you like to say something else, or to anyone that is watching us, to encourage, like especially young people? This is for
Okay,
young.
I was not prepared for that, though I would have prepared a phrase, but I guess that like it's the usual stuff. If you have an idea, just try to, go forward with it, but at the same time, do not abandon your studies. Like do not follow the stupid YouTube videos like, yeah, you should quit university, you should quit that, you should quit. There's no point in doing so. Like you have a chance of learning more if you go through with your studies. But at the same time, if you have a really great idea that you want to see and you want to bring to life, try doing so in parallel of your studies. I think that's the best advice I could give.
Right. Thank you so much. Very good. For the ones that wants to keep going to study into schools and
Yeah,
college universities, because on the other hand as well, Danielle, we know that we have people that don't want that side. They want to just focus on something, but they don't want to study. We cannot judge anyone, but this is what
yeah.
Danielle said to you. So whoever fit on this group, use it.
It also depends on the country. Like here in Italy,
Yeah,
universities that are free, basically. In the United States are not, of course. So it's also a matter of money, a matter of like you want what you want to do with the future. Of course, that's like my personal experience here and just my idea, but it really depends on your situation. Yeah.
fantastic. Oh, didn't know that. Another teaching for today. Italy is for free for Italians.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okie dokie. Va bene, Daniele Servadei. Very, how we say, wait. Muchas gracias. No, that's Spanish, right? Grazie. Grazie.
Grazie. Yeah, it's grazie. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was an honor to have you here. Like I said, I wish you all the best and God bless you and keep going. I will be there as well to support you. I will see you in
Thank you.
a couple of years as well. We'll remember. Thank you so much. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. So, as you see, I had a beautiful, amazing entrepreneur, young entrepreneur. I hope you enjoyed our session today with Daniele Servadei. I really, really, really enjoy. It makes me go like, I'm not young like Danielle, but he gives me his energy and just, woo, here I go. I will feel more powerful, more and more powerful. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, everyone that was here watching us, and come back next week. My name is Yola Bash. I'm one of the co-founders of Women Flix, which created Entrepreneur Talks podcast. Take care. God bless you. Bye bye. See you next week.